It's actually winter in Hong Kong. As of yesterday, I'm decked out in a Harris Tweed suit. It is Harris Tweed by Kenneth Mackenzie. I don't know how long winter will last. It could be summer again tomorrow. That's how Hong Kong is. But what I do know is that over 9 million foreign visitors, that doesn't include the tens of millions of mainland China tourist visitors or business visitors that visited Hong Kong in the first 10 months of the year till the end of October. Over 9 million foreign visitors have come to Hong Kong in the first 10 months of this year, which is awesome. Still not pre-pandemic levels, but definitely the highest level since the pandemic started. Why is that? I actually watched an amazing documentary on YouTube last night from an economics channel. I don't know how it showed up on my feed. It was awesome. It was about 15, 20 minutes long. And it was only published the day before yesterday. I watched it yesterday. And it was this guy talking about, this is like a channel that has nearly 200,000 subscribers. And inside a day, this video had 44,000 views. And it's about a 20-minute video. And it was giving the reasons, out of the blue I get this, it's giving the reasons why Hong Kong is firmly back. And I was like, wow, I was watching this guy, I was like, this guy knows his stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I've been talking about every week on the Watchman's Hour, which is my podcast. I think I've done 26 episodes already this year. And yeah, Hong Kong is definitely back. And what I've always said to people for years and years and years, Hong Kong is an extremely festive place. It celebrates all types of seasons. It doesn't matter that we're in China. It doesn't matter that we're not a predominantly Christian nation. When it's Chinese New Year, obviously, it's super festive. But when it's Easter, I mean, you'll see gigantic bunnies built in lights on all our glorious towers. And when it's Christmas, I mean, I'm never going to say that Hong Kong does Christmas like London or New York or Christian-based countries, but we are a mega city. And we do Christmas huge, and Christmas decorations are starting to be everywhere. I visited the Shangri-La Hotel this morning. It was completely decked out in Christmas. So what I'm trying to say to you is that if you don't have winter plans, if you haven't been to Hong Kong, this is definitely the place to see. And it's a city with so much amazing infrastructure, but it's a city that's been hurt really badly by previous social unrest, and hurt even worse by the pandemic. But we are completely open, we are completely kicking, we're completely geared, we're completely welcoming, and I welcome you to Hong Kong. Hopefully you will all come here. Even if you don't want to buy a suit, come and say hi to me at my atelier. I am definitely a destination. We've been around for 68 years. If I show you, our walls are absolutely adorned with celebrities. We don't have any more wall space. I would say shed all your friends. You don't need them. Only keep your CR7 level friends. People would, I mean, I'm on CNN. I'd like publish a CNN video, a video on me and CNN at home and BBC, and assholes would say to me like, look at the plastic hangers. Shouldn't you have wooden hangers? Shouldn't you clean up your shop? I mean, listen, my shop is a flurry of activity. Why would you want to go to an atelier? First of all, I'll say shop. I'll come back to the atelier point. Why would you want to go to a shop that has no business? Why would you want to go to the shop that spends all its time cleaning and being nice, but nobody, absolutely nobody, is fucking coming through the door? You know what I mean? Why would you want to go to an empty shop just because they look nice and clean and they have wooden hangers? I have suits everywhere. I have fabrics everywhere. I'm a fucking mess. I'm a fucking mess because I'm constantly working. I'm a fucking mess because I have clients coming in all the time. That's the kind of business that you want to visit. And I'm not a shop, I'm an atelier. I'm actually a tailor's workshop where we are constantly working on stuff for people. Okay, we're not outsourcing. You mean we are one-stop shop for bespoke clothing. We are one of the only true bespoke tailors left on the planet, in the sense that we do everything ourselves right here on site. So if you need a suit, you're coming to Hong Kong, come and say hi to me. Now, I don't know where the hell I'm calling. And what I do know is that if you look here, my team set up everything last night. They know there's a video call today. We got paid for it yesterday. Everything is set up for today's call, but nobody the fuck is here except for Durji and Naren, who are always here. They're always here before me. I mean, this is the kind of shit that I got to deal with. I don't know what kind of masseuses I got working for me, massaging my 2 twin tower anchors, but I've been saying this forever. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't even know what to say about it anymore, but here we go. Let's call the client and let's get moving. Don't worry about anything. I did tell him to put Richard.
Yeah. Hey,
I
sorry,
can't
I'm trying to
see
get
you.
my phone unlocked here. How's this? Better? No? Still waiting. But there we go.
There you are.
And
You look like an NFL player.
yeah. Well, you know, it's my evening time, and so I have put the dress clothes away and donned the hat and t-shirt.
So where are you now? Are you in Dallas?
I'm in Austin. I moved here this summer.
Okay, great. How's your career going?
So I'm actually in the process. I call myself a free agent, and I'm looking for my next gig.
Okay.
And Austin's a good place because it's a good tech city, and so I took like a month off, which was the first time I've ever done that in my life.
Yeah.
And spent some time getting my family relocated and meeting with different people, different mentors and coaches, and figuring out what's next. And now I've slowly started to re-engage in the workforce. And I mean, I'm still working, but I'm looking for my next gig.
So, do you miss Tokyo?
Oh, all the time. Yes.
Would you ever consider moving to Hong Kong?
It would have to be. The hardest part is the kids, because my kids have moved so much in the past like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That would be hard. But never say never. That's
But
why I tell people, never say never.
Isn't that something that you are doing for your kids that just the most tiniest minority of people are able to do in this world for their children?
Oh, now I will tell you, just the brief amount of time we spent in Japan has opened their eyes completely. Like,
because obviously, I have children as well. You've met all 3 of my kids. You met all 3 of my kids last summer in Dallas, and they're sponges, right? They just absorb everything.
Yeah. I mean, look, if I could find the right opportunity and honestly the right education, because I'll tell you, I don't know if I've told you this, like, my oldest daughter has dyslexia, and so she needs extra help with school, and so that was a struggle in Japan. But with the right school and the right opportunity, man, never say never. I think it would be.
You won't have a cultural struggle in Hong Kong, right?
No,
especially not with accommodating children and stuff. Did I meet your wife last year? Did she come as well to the event?
She didn't come. No.
I wish I had met her last year. How old are your children now?
10 and 12. So 5th and 6th grade US. So.
If you find a gig here and if you need help assimilating, I mean, my family's there for you, and I mean that. I mean, my wife will help you with everything, especially on the education front. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's wonderful.
No issues whatsoever.
That.
I hope you get a gig out here. I mean, it would be amazing for you.
Oh man, I would own all the suits.
I think the only disadvantage for Americans here, right, is this is not the case for anybody else. Your government fucks you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you still have to pay tax back home. You're fucked.
Yep.
Right? So Europeans, Australians, New Zealanders, anybody else here comes here and I've always said, even if you're Elon Musk and you live here, you can only pay 17% tax. Everyone I speak to, all my clients, I'm like, when I say 17%, they look at me, they're like, no, bro, 15%. I was like, I understand, bro, 15% for you. I'm talking about the maximum, the Elon Musk amount is 17%. But Americans who come here and work here, great. They pay a local tax of, let's say, 15%, 14%, 13, 12, depending on the income bracket. But they still get fucked. They still have to pay the balance back home.
Yeah, the taxes that I paid the company helped, but the taxes that I paid while living in Japan, because I had to pay both
Yeah, I
Japan
understand.
and American
Yeah,
tax. Oh,
I understand.
it's like getting a colonoscopy every year.
But
So
like, so if you're a resident of the United Kingdom of France, Spain, Italy,
yeah,
Germany, Australia, New Zealand, etc., you come here, you don't have a tax responsibility back home. Okay, you
yeah,
just
wow.
come here and you pay your Hong Kong 15%, and then you really fucking live it up, right?
Man, my effective tax rate
I know.
not living abroad is like, I think I calculated it's right around like 35%.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, and that's, oh, so, and that's just,
And so,
that's
and
not property
I'm telling you, a
tax.
lot of people in your country still think you pay too little.
Oh, God, this was amazing. And that doesn't include property tax.
I know.
So like in Texas, property tax is outrageous. So on top of that, depending upon how much your house is worth, you might pay another $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a year just on
Totally with
property
you.
tax, which means you never own your house. So,
Well, I mean, I think you're in good stead, and always remember, buying is better than anything else. Owning is better than anything
sure,
else.
sure, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so let's turn the camera around so I can talk to you freely. A couple of questions for you. And it's interesting to hear right now that you are not working. As I've said to you in the past, number one, if you can't hear or see me, tell me. Two, this is all about you and not about me. I'm just your guide, all right? I have made you a ton of suits, right? Okay, so if we just look at your last two files and do a quick review, you've got this suit here from me, okay, with
Yep,
that
and
lining.
that's my
You've got,
go-to suit.
yeah,
I wear that navy suit like crazy.
awesome. Then you've got this check suit here from me, which I loved,
Yep.
with that lining.
I wore that last week. Yep.
And then prior to that, I made you this baby here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm actually over the moon with regards to the fact that you've decided to go. This is your call. You said to me you want a burgundy suit, correct? You're burgundy, in it.
Yeah, so at first I thought I would just do like the sport coat.
Yes.
But then I go, if nothing else, why not just go ahead and add on the pants, and then I've got, some extra options as well.
So if you follow me, and I know you used to in the beginning, I make a lot of burgundy suits. I think I've made more burgundy suits than anybody on the planet. Okay, honestly, this is for clients. My first burgundy suit that I owned was in '93. Okay, so I think I was like 16 years old, and my dad made me a burgundy suit. I was 15, going on to be 16, so '92. So what he did was, I had my first big, like, proper party, New Year's Eve party, '92 New Year's. Were you alive in '92?
Oh yeah, I was born in '82, so I'm not that much younger.
I'm a few years older than you. So I mean, this is one of the very few times in my life. Remember, my parents split when I was 11, right, in '88. So it was very, very few times in my life. It's been a long time since that my dad was very progressive with me. So I wouldn't say this was like a coming out party for me, but yeah, I mean, it was like a coming out party for me. So so on the social scene, it was my first time going to a big party. That it wasn't like someone's birthday party that invited you, right? Like a big party. Remember, 1992, there's no social media, there's no internet, none of this shit exists, right? We have fucking nothing. We don't have fucking cell phone don't fucking exist. Crazy, right? They were beepers, right? Which is what you guys call them, pages we call them here. So my dad made me a burgundy suit for this party. And he made me wear black polo underneath. It's one of the few times that he was really fatherly towards me, right? So, and I went to this party and I absolutely murdered it, right? Like I didn't, I was going to this party and it's not like I knew maybe 30 people there, not 300, right? But by the end of the night, by halfway through the night, I was known as the guy in the burgundy jacket, right? It just blew people away. So my father, yeah, at that time in his career, when he was much younger and much more dynamic, was very much ahead of the curve as well. And there are many incidents in my life, even earlier than that, where he made me some incredible outfits for events and stuff. And I was like, only after the fact that I realized, Jesus, my father's fucking ahead of the curve, and hence the reason Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan and David Bowie are shopping with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty incredible. Now, over the course of my career, which is 26 years strong now, right? I've made a ton of burgundy suits, absolute ton of burgundy suits. So I can confidently say that I've probably made more burgundy suits for clients than anybody else on the fucking planet. So what made you think burgundy? Because you said to me burgundy.
Yeah. So for one, ever since being back on like what I call the networking circuit, right? And I've been to different breakfasts, I've done coffee meetings, I've done happy hours, I've done dinners. The number of times that the middle-aged guy shows up, he's in a navy suit, navy blazer, gray jacket, and I was like, and then the dress sneakers and jeans, and I'm going, that's not me. I mean, I like navy, I love those things. But I was like, I want something that stands out, but it's still classic, if that makes right. So, you know, I'd also ask you about like a gray, but having done the gray with the check not too long ago, I think I'm good with that one. That one's great. So,
and you saw my reply to you. I was like, Richard, this is the gray that I recommend the most, but I fucking hate it. Right? You have that in a WhatsApp video, right? And I was like, Richard, this is the current burgundy that I recommend. Look, I have maybe 100 plus burgundies. But this is, I told you this in the video, this is my newest fabric collection, okay?
Yeah.
And you know that what we do is we chop up the shit out of our stuff, right? Okay?
Yeah.
We're Real Life Italian. But what you will notice, right, is, did you pack up the other Richard stuff already?
No.
Can you bring up Richard's jackets, the 4 jackets, please? What you notice is, you're probably going to be now the second person only ever to have this fabric. Okay, who did we make this for already?
That we got it.
No. Oh no, you're the first. Excuse me. Forgive me. You are the first person to own this. You are going to be the first person to own this fabric.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's beautiful. I love the color and I love the pattern. It's subtle.
I love the color as well. So this is from my news. This is for a client of mine in DC. Okay. So I'm just about to ship his stuff out to, and this is all from this latest collection. I've just shown you the label on the fabric book, right?
Right.
This is from a different collection. This is from that collection, and this is from that collection. These are also first time that I'm making these fabrics, just to show you. I think this is in this book, right? Yeah. So this one here.
What is the makeup of the fabric?
95% wool.
Okay.
95% wool, 5% cashmere, super 160 count. All right. So it's definitely cream of the crop, right? And you're going to be over the moon. You know what I mean? You don't even need to take my word for it. Next week you'll have it in your hand, and you will realize how fucking, amazing it is. So I'm very, very, very happy with this fabric. Okay.
Okay.
Here is the lining that you've selected. Sita, bring me the Brunello book, and bring me the Hesworth book. This is the lining that you've selected. Actually, it goes incredibly well.
I like it. I just want
to show you some linings that I only show to my absolute loyalist supporters or celebrity clients, and you have been amazing to me over the years. So I want to upgrade you free of charge to either Brunello or Hesworth. Okay, you would know Brunello because they have the most glorious boutique in every high-end shopping mall in every city on the planet. All right, the Brunellos are very classic, and you know there's a great burgundy here. Your burgundy that goes lovely with the suit fabric, and there's also this camo here. I've got 2 of my suits that I made for my London tour in this Brunello camo lining. But this camo is amazing. And then I have also Hesworth. Now this is all pure Bemberg. Now if you don't like what I'm about to suggest, it's no problem. We can go back to this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give you an opportunity to see this. Now look, I mean this is fucking sensational, bro. And this one I have in one of my suits. I have it in a blue flannel double-breasted suit of mine. I think you should go with this.
So what? I saw that one, and I saw another kind of burgundy floral one.
This one here?
Yeah. What is that?
I like that too. I think it's lovely. So I like this. I like this. and I like this for you. These three. And then I like the camel.
I like the camel too. I think I like the other one, the Hemsworth, the one in your hand. I think I like those. And that's a tough call.
Don't go for the darkest. There's not enough contrast. Go for one of
Yeah.
these two. I would encourage the lighter one.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's
think
do
that
this,
lighter one is
okay?
really beautiful.
So this
Yeah.
is Hesworth Bemberg, pure Cupro Bemberg from the Fantasia collection. You'll be very, 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 very happy with it. All right?
Awesome.
Okay.
Love it.
We'll get to the lining, the styling in a second. All right? So let's do a piping for you. So you can see here, the jackets are piped in the lining itself. Okay? The jackets are piped in the
Right.
lining itself. The jacket, this has no piping. I want to do a contrast piping for you. I'm not sure if I've done, I don't think I've done it for you before. So I want to contrast the pipe. I really want to spoil you. So we'd stay in the burgundy or pink. I think the pink would be awesome as a piping. So here's your lining. Okay. Here's your lining. Here's your fabric. I think the pink would be an incredible piping. We're building on the same theme. Here is another one that will go great as the piping. Let's see, the red is a bit too strong.
How about that darker pink you got right? What do you think about that one? That's red. No, that's right.
Which one? Here? This one?
Is it the top one? It's hard to. Yeah,
This is very red.
That's red. That's
Christmas
that one.
red. This is very nice. Strong, powerful, and runs perfect with the theme.
I like that one better than the lighter one.
Let's go with this as your piping. Okay?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm
an
good with
organic
that. Yeah.
satin and will be great as your piping. All right?
Okay.
Just want to give you a little code here, yeah? The Grim Reaper has entered the building. Okay?
Okay.
The owner of the shop entered the bastard.
And then this is the
The owner of the shop is there now.
the flannel.
To look, everybody's working or not, you bastard people.
The flannel to go behind the collar.
Oh yes. Yeah. Can you put it with the fabric just to kind of?
So here's the flannel. Here's contrasting
Yes, okay.
flannel. Contrasting flannel. Contrasting flannel. Right? So I was thinking we do this behind the collar.
Yeah. That's,
Just get out from here, everybody.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that. Yeah.
They don't know working here. It's my time.
There we go. Excellent. Now it's a full suit. We need to decide what buttons that we put
So I
on.
was looking at that, and you can tell me what you think. I'm thinking either. I mean, I've narrowed it down to three, which is typical.
Okay.
I like the burgundy, the gray, and the black. If you go with burgundy, is it just too much of the same? So do you want some contrast to have some of the burgundy? Because your buttons are awesome. And
So I think the black is great, but it's too high contrast. Okay? I think the gray is a good call. The burgundy we know blends, but I also like the brown and I also like the tan. So there's brown, which gives you good contrast. There's tan, which gives you good contrast, and your call, the gray.
man, that's tough.
And none of the choices that you make would be a wrong choice. So let's nix the burgundy, okay? Because that's too much. It doesn't give you enough contrast. The black is a bit too harsh. I like your idea of gray. I like the light tan, and I like the brown. I think the brown is an easy choice, so let's nix that. The tan makes it so that it's more summery. We're going into winter right now, so let's go with your choice, the gray.
I like the gray. I think that's going to give me the most versatility on everything. So I like that.
Okay, excellent. So we do the gray buttons. Perfect. All right. So let's talk about style.
What kind of buttons are those?
Marzoni.
Marzoni, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got them here, for example. They're double stamped in Marzoni, right? And I've got a gray. Now this has got the black on it, I believe. See, the black is very harsh contrast. It needs to be the right
Yeah,
pick.
that's tough. Yeah.
Okay, well you picked well, and we're going with the gray Marzoni. Okay, you're happy with that?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's talk about the style, and then we'll come back to the attributes. All right. So I've made you in your last two suits. I made you a classic notch lapel, like this. And then I've made you a fish mouth lapel on the blue suit, which is a slightly more acute notch. All right? A slightly more acute notch. Prior to that, I had done a peak lapel for you on your dark blue check suit. This one here with this lining.
Yeah.
Okay? So you actually have had quite a variety. So peak lapel, notch lapel, and then a fish mouth, which is a more acute notch. So before I ask you to lock in the lining, let's explore the number of buttons that we have in the front. Okay?
Sure.
So if we go back a few years, back to 2021 November, when we were all locked in, that was when you were in Tokyo, I think, right? When we were all locked in globally during the pandemic. I did a peak lapel with a 3-roll 2 in the front. I'm actually, ironically, wearing a 3-roll 2 right here, okay?
Right.
And then a couple of years later, back in 2023, when I made you 2 suits.
Right. And you actually made me 2 suits and a sport jacket.
Yeah, I've got the sports jacket right here.
A single button sport jacket as well. Yeah.
This one right
I
here.
love that jacket as well.
So this was a 1 button.
Yep.
Do you remember what these 2 were?
So those were the 2 buttons. Both of those were.
Were they a classic 2 or a 3-roll 2?
I only have one classic 3-roll 2, and I actually believe I don't wear it that often.
Okay. So you're saying these 2 were 2 buttons. This was a 1
Yes.
button. So what would you like today? Since you have actually run the gauntlet, you've done. I wouldn't put the 3 button in the gauntlet. That I think is a more specialist suit. I think the 1 button, the 2 button, the 3-roll 2 are more wearable. So do you fancy a 1 button, a 2 button, or 3-roll 2?
I think I want to go with a 2 button.
2 button. Okay, so classic 2 button jacket. Great stuff. So would you like it to be more of the Tom Ford genre? So with a peak lapel and a ticket pocket, like oversized attributes? Or you want a more classic traditional look with a notch lapel and no ticket pocket?
I actually, okay, let me tell you, the reason I'm wearing with this suit, not in a boardroom.
Yes.
Okay, this is more of like an going out suit. This is
Yes.
going out to a nice dinner. So I want it to be a little bit more modern. It doesn't need to be as classic as vintage, right? So a little bit more modern, but still very sleek. And so I like the idea of a ticket pocket. I like the idea of the classic features.
Okay, so have you seen the Tom Ford style, which is a wide peak lapel?
I don't believe so.
No
I
problem.
think I would probably like a little bit more narrow. I typically like a more narrow lapel.
So do you want to do a peak lapel this time or a notch lapel?
I'm going to do a notch lapel. I think the very first suit you made me
Yes.
back in like 2019 or whatever, the tweed one, or the houndstooth one, was a peak lapel.
Okay, but you would like to do a notch this time?
I would like to do a notch this time, yes.
And you want to be on the narrower side, correct?
Yeah, correct, yes.
Okay, great stuff. Can I do the Barchetta breast pocket with a curve and kick, or you prefer a straight breast pocket?
No, I'm okay with the curve. That's perfect.
Okay. You have squares in the fabric, so I recommend straight pockets down below.
So if you're gonna angle the breast pocket, why would you not also angle the coat pockets? I don't know. Just curious.
One has nothing to do with the other. I'll answer you very, very specifically.
Okay.
The Barchetta breast pocket, it has its roots in traditional tailoring, both on both sides. Well, it has its roots in traditional tailoring in both England and in Italy. Okay, all high-end brands in their most expensive suits generally have the Barchetta breast pocket. Okay, so that's something that I would recommend strongly. And we do a great job lining up the lines, whether they're vertical or horizontal. All right?
No, that's
Okay,
fair.
we do a great
That's
job
fair.
doing that. One of the things that I recommend is that it's not that it's harder to line up the lines horizontally and vertically, is that when you have lines already, okay, you don't want to fight against the silhouette. So I prefer all solid suits to have slanted pockets. I prefer suits with a line or a check to have straight pockets. Now, if you look at all English tailoring, they go with strong hacking pockets on heavily designed fabrics. So, you've got Harris tweeds, all sorts of checks, very bold Prince of Wales checks, and they've got, aggressively slanted pockets, aggressively slanted ticket pockets called hacking pockets. It really doesn't make a difference when it comes to you specifically, because you're a veteran suit wearer, you're a few years younger than me, you know your stuff, you have a great arsenal. This is more about what you prefer, okay? So remember what I said at the start, I'm just going to make, general recommendations, but ultimately you choose. Let's do the buckheader at the top. Coming down, do you prefer straight pockets or slanted?
No, I'm okay with straight for sure.
Would you like a ticket pocket or no ticket pocket?
Yeah, I do like a, okay. I tell you what, for this one, let's do no ticket pocket.
No ticket pocket. Undersized flaps, regular size flaps, or oversized flaps? You said you want to keep it quite sleek with a narrow lapel, so I would do undersized flaps like this.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
excellent.
Undersized, yes.
The stitching on the lapel, right? You can get away with the deep press stitch, which is a finite line everywhere, or the dotted stitch. This fabric has no girth like the one that I'm wearing, so the dotted stitch would suit it, and the deep press stitch would suit it.
Can you go back in closer to it?
Sure. So here's the deep press stitch, which is a finite line. Here's the dotted stitch.
Man. That's really tough.
This is very similar. ये सागे नहीं है?
Yeah.
नहीं है.
I think I like the deep pressed. I think that's a little.
That's fine.
I think it's a little bit sleeker. Yeah.
We'll do the deep press stitch for you. Single buttonhole sufficient on the lapel.
Yes.
4 overlapping buttons on a fully functional cuff.
Yeah. Perfect.
Great stuff. Okay. So we've done the lining, we've done the piping, we've done the buttons, we've done the styling on the front of the jacket, we've done the flannel on the back of the collar. Okay? Do you want a contrast accent color in the buttonhole up here?
What would you
I would do the gray, like the button.
Okay. Yeah.
I would do the gray like the button.
Yeah. No, I'm
Okay.
good with that. Yes.
What about down here on the last hole? You want the accent color here as well?
Same for that. Yes.
Okay, great stuff. So 1, 2, and 3, I will do the accent color in gray, okay? To match the button. Amazing. I will do full lining for you, okay? Because currently you're based in the United States, all right? You're not based in Miami, you're not based somewhere in very, very sunny California, okay? So you're experiencing seasons. So I forget where you were before Tokyo, but Tokyo had seasons, proper seasons. Dallas has proper seasons. Austin has proper seasons. So I recommend full lining. What do you say?
So I mean, I'm good with that because I'll be honest with you. When it's peak summer, I'm probably not gonna wear a suit anyway. I wouldn't care if it was partially lined or lined. I'll be wearing.
Gotcha.
It's very lightweight stuff, so it's Austin's a little bit warmer than Dallas because it's further south, but not too much.
Gotcha. In the back of the jacket, looking at the way you're built right now, I would do double vents.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pants, would you like buckles or belt loops?
I want belt loops. Yes.
Belt loops. I'll keep the pants flat front for you. All right. I think that's
Yes.
best for your physique. Do you want straight leg or would you like cuffs?
I want actually. So I was going to ask, can you do unhemmed because then I can have them hemmed locally, just so that I make sure I get it the right length because I'm not sure. But I'm going to do it straight either way. But
Okay.
so you can do the pants unhemmed.
So the last suit that I made you,
Yeah.
2.5 years ago. I made you these two suits. How does the jackets fit you?
Tell you what, I'll show you. Let me grab one real quick.
Okay, great
Hold on a
stuff.
second.
Come round, guys. Okay, let's see.
I think it fits. Oh, I'm gonna turn my phone up. Here we go. Okay, so I may have to back up. So it fits really well around the chest. It fits well in the shoulders. It's in
And the dip in the back is nice.
Yeah. So there's no.
Yeah, the fitting is good.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
So the fitting is good.
Okay, can
I was
you-
gonna ask you,
Yeah.
are the arms? You think the arms are good as far as the width around the arms?
Turn to the side. Give me a side on. Move step back. Okay, yeah. Crunch your bicep. I can't take the arms in anymore. Otherwise, you won't be able to move. I can make the wrists slightly smaller.
Let's do that. Let's do
Okay.
the wrist slightly smaller.
Just the wrist here, half an inch smaller. Wait, George. The wrist half an inch smaller. Okay, great stuff. Can you take a step back? Stand side on. Okay, stand side on. A little bit more closer to me. Just a little bit more closer. Okay, great. Using your right hand, can you tug the front of your jacket? You got a lot of space there. You want me to bring it in? A hair?
Actually, because that's if I'm pulling on pretty good. It gives me about. gives me
Yeah.
about, 2 fingers.
You're
So I
happy
think-
with
I
that,
think
or you want a little bit less?
No, I'm okay with this. I'm okay
Great
with
stuff.
this.
Okay, go back, face on. Face on. Go back. Take one step back. Keep going. Length is good. Yeah, I wanted to see
Yeah,
the
I
length.
think they'll-
Turn. Let me see
the
the
length
back.
is good.
Let me see how it hangs over the butt. Yeah, it's good. If anything, turn back around and come to me. Yeah. If anything, we could go a little bit longer. So this jacket that I've made you is much more fashionable, and the length is slightly
Right.
shorter, and that's what was very current at that time. If you wanted to, we could stick to the same length or actually go longer. What's your preference?
I'm okay with stick to the same length. I like
Okay.
the slightly shorter. Yeah.
Okay, so the jacket fits awesome. We're making the
Yeah,
one
it's a
small
good-
change to the wrist. All right.
Yes.
What about the pants? How do they fit?
The pants fit great.
So why do you want me to send it to you unhemmed?
Because I had to have them. I had to have the hem let out and lengthened.
Okay.
Back when I first got them, because I put them, they were just a little too high, and I liked it a little bit.
Okay.
More of a.
So I'll
partial-
send you the
partial-
pants unhemmed. Okay. Unfinished
Perfect.
bottoms. Excellent. Okay. Do we have questions? Any questions? Have you covered every base? Richard, do you have questions for me?
I think I'm good. I would say if I'm heading, I'm super excited to get the suit. I've already showed several friends the fabric, and they're like, oh, they don't have the guts to wear this suit.
Why? But why is that? Why is that?
Because middle-aged white guys in the U.S. are blue, gray.
You and me can help change that, okay?
Hey man, look, I wore this suit to a dinner last week, 2 weeks ago, and this guy just stopped me. He goes, "Damn, where'd that suit come from?" And I opened it up, and I was like, "Right here." And he goes, "You had that custom?" So I got to sit there and talk to him about it, and he was eating it up. So
Excellent. I appreciate that. That's great.
That was
I
good.
think that every
My
time you
pleasure.
wear the new burgundy suit, you will be stopped with compliments.
yeah, that's great. So,
Okay. We're going to get working on this straight away.
Right.
And
If for whatever reason, I'll send you my new mailing address.
yeah, that's fine.
I'll send it right now. I'm heading out of town because of the Thanksgiving holiday.
Okay, happy
So if
Thanksgiving.
it can't- Yeah, thank you. If it can't get here, I'll send you the dates. If it can't get here before then, I would just ask, can you wait to ship
Not
it?
at all.
Otherwise, it's gonna be sitting
I
out
will
for-
text you next week when it's ready, and I will send you a
Okay,
video of it in full detail for your approval. Okay, and then you can tell me what you want to do. I have a quick question for you. Is Thanksgiving this
Yeah.
weekend or next weekend?
It's next Thursday.
Yeah, I thought so.
So it's yeah.
The
next
27th,
Thursday.
right?
Uh,
Yeah, I know it's the 27th. Look, happy Thanksgiving. I'll be in touch with you before next Thursday, more than likely.
Great. Thanks so much, Rashawn. Appreciate the time.
Today was
Great to
awesome,
see you.
right? We covered every base.
Yeah, absolutely.
God bless you. Oops, there he went. You cut out. All phones are so sensitive.
Every day.
Hey, dead.
A lot of dead.
12 grandchildren.
I have children, 5 grandchildren, very cool.
How was that? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You look a bit stressed.
No.
Should we
How many children?
take this inside? And we'll call Simon now? You look very stressed, Mina, today.
No.
You look stressed. How was that? Thank you so much. Thank you, Dirge. TikTok, Instagram. How was that? This one guy now. Simon, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to take your questions. I thought that call was awesome. You love my suit? Even I love my suit. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, it was a brilliant consultation. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, it was a fabulous consultation. I really had fun there. I don't know if any of you caught the Grim Reaper's sudden outburst. Simon, Joseph, Simon, Lord, I'm going here. Oh, guys, yes, this is how business is done. And that's why I always tell you guys that I'm the first and really honestly the only virtual tailor. I've been doing video calls for people for God knows how long. And even if I wasn't doing video calls for as long as I say that I've been doing video calls and stuff, you have been seeing me do video calls since the start of the pandemic. So sometime around 2020. So this is the 6th year of me doing them. And yes, that's how business is done. And we learned on the way, all of us, me, my team and stuff. And now we're just experts. It is a very cool process to watch. Thank you, Dawson. I appreciate you. It is definitely how business is done. UK drill supplier. You in the UK? Quinn, thank you for the lovely suit. Danielle, I appreciate all your help. Edmund, the drape of the gentleman's jacket was perfect. I made that suit for him 2.5 years ago. Don't know if he's pressed it. Don't know how much he's worn it. Don't know how he keeps it. Don't know where it came out from. The closet. Whatever, but it looked great on him. You just simply send me your measurements, Nerf Herder, through the measurement chart on my website, and then I will make you something amazing. For those of you who noticed, maybe you didn't notice, maybe it's better you didn't notice, there was a crazy outburst from the Grim Reaper that just went on and on. Yes, so someone like Danielle, who is here on TikTok, someone like Lisa, who is here on Instagram. For Danielle, who lives in Montreal, for Lisa, who lives in Maryland. 2 different countries. Danielle, I've made over 20, nearly 30 garments for. Lisa, I've made nearly 20 garments for. I've never met them. I've never met them, and they sent me their measurements for the measurement chart on my website, and I keep making them amazing stuff. 12-1 Studios, you just jumped on, you missed a great consultation. I work with women every single day. You will see on my Insta feed, my TikTok feed, all my social media, so many videos of me with women. Barber Love, 1,000 sterling for a suit. If you send me 1,000 sterling right now, we can get going. 12-1 Studios, how is the stuff that I've made you? Danielle, thank you for the constant praise of my work. Nerf, yes, my fits are always on point. You can just see the kind of suits that I wear all day, every day. I'm happy to stay with you as long as the questions are rapid fire. But if they're not rapid fire, then I must go and get on with my day. I don't know your username because you just have a dash, but yes, I am the greatest of all time in this industry. XD Gent Boy, 1,000 sterling, correct, for a suit, and I can get going anytime, always with you guys. I don't get bored of what I do. I just get jaded with the behavior of the Grim Reaper. I mean, it's just, I'm glad that you guys saw it, so you know that anything and everything I say is the truth. Actually, I'm covering up even more for him. I'm based in Hong Kong. Answer this call. Hello? Okay. Okay. When Tarzan gets here, right? You're Sid's brother, right? When Tarzan gets here, I'll get him to call you, okay? He's going to look after you. He's working on Sid stuff right now. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye. I'm glad you liked that video with the Puerto Rican woman, Lisa. I think everyone should watch it. You know, one of the things about TikTok is that everyone says, you know, how come no videos on TikTok? I'm posting every day on TikTok. I just not getting the views. You know, each video gets like 600 views, 800 views, 1,200 views, rather than the tens of thousands or the hundreds of thousands of views that they're getting on Instagram. You guys just aren't going to my TikTok page and watching my TikTok videos or following me on TikTok. Luton Town. Remember Kenilworth Road and the plastic pitch? Where do you guys play now? Is it still Kenilworth Road and not the plastic pitch? Baba Love, I'm old. I think the 1,000 sterling price tag scared away Baba Love. Is this lapel skinny? I don't think this lapel is skinny. Who's the guy who said it? He has no name. That's why I can't figure out. It's just a dot. How is this lapel skinny? I wouldn't call this lapel skinny at all. I do calisthenics. That's my main workout. I haven't been to the gym in forever. I don't think so. I disagree with you. You know what I mean? I have such a wide array of suits. I have so many suits. So no, I disagree with you completely. I don't only have skinny lapel suits. Baba Love, you can start right now. Just send me your measurements through the measurement chart on my website, and then I can make you something amazing. WGD9891, hello. You're saying that Luton is better than Liverpool? I think you don't need to wait for one day, 8 high ascent. I think better today. Yes, all you guys need to do is send me your measurements to the measurement chart on my website, and then I can make you guys something amazing. Hey, Tony Meza. I used to go to the gym. I've been working out for years. I mean, I've been working out for over a decade. My daughter was born. My daughter's 16 years old, so I started hitting the gym when we were pregnant with my first child, right? So you can say that I've been working out for 16 or more years. And for the last God knows how many years, I haven't been to the gym. I just go to the park and I hit the bars at the park, and that's basically it. So, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, on days when I'm pushed for time, which I prefer, I just do push-ups. I don't really think I have an ego. I just have a personality. I've worked with a lot of famous people. I cannot rank them. I've not shopped at other tailors before, so I can't comment on them. I'm not a fan of Thai food in general. So I can't tell you anything specific, because when you go to a Thai restaurant, they have a lot of great dishes and stuff. But like the dishes that I want to eat the most, like a curry and stuff, it's fucking so spicy, it's insane. I don't understand why it's got to be so spicy. Like, I eat a lot of Indian curries and it's not as spicy. I cannot do muscle up. Just push-ups, pull-ups, dips. That's what I do. If I could do a muscle up, I would have posted already by now. Keep the questions coming rapid fire, or I will go. bro, I don't even know what shingles is. I mean, what the fuck kind of question is this? Have I gotten shingles before? ACAP, if you can't come to me, you can send me your measurements to the measurement chart on my website. Then I can make you something amazing. I think that's the thing that I've said more. I think the only thing I've said more than that line is I love you to my kids. Probably saying that more now than even I love you to my kids. My son is only 13 years old. I have no idea what he will do when he gets older. I love corduroy suits in the winter. Absolutely. I make corduroy suits all the time. ACAP, I'd love to work with you, but you have to pull the trigger. I haven't counted how many suits that I've made. I learned to this sort of work on site. I mean, I like non-spicy Thai dishes, correct. But for the most part, I mean, I go to Thai restaurant all the time. There's enough for me to eat. I cannot name you the favorite dish of mine. Probably like a green chicken curry. I like red duck curry. I make it at home that's not spicy. And stuff. I can't believe we're talking about Thai food. My kids cannot stand Thai food for some reason, which is sad. So we never get to go to Thai restaurants. I don't think Liverpool will win the Premier League. I honestly don't care. ACAP, you have to send me your measurements. Then only can I make you something amazing. Honestly, I don't know why they had to sell. They could buy whoever they wanted, right? And if they could get it, they couldn't get it. It's irrelevant to me, right? If you can buy Isaac and not sell anybody, great. If you can buy, I think Ekitike is just their best signing. Without selling anyone, great. If you can buy Frimpong, if you can buy Woods without selling anybody, great. But why sell Kwanzaa? Okay? Why sell... Did they sell any one of their backs? No, right? Why sell Luis Diaz? I don't get it. They loaned out Harvey Elliott, right, to Villa. So I don't understand. You know, why sell Kwanzaa? Why loan out Harvey Elliott? They sold some youngsters as well. I mean, why are you not playing Gakpo on the left when he was amazing all of last season? Why get rid of Diaz? I mean, 13 goals, double-digit assists, doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. I don't even know what to say, right? Like, I think the fucking shitty part for me is that, so I'm not a fair weather fan of anybody or anything. I don't jump on any bandwagon, any of that nonsense and stuff. I've supported Liverpool my whole life. I couldn't give a shit about anything else, right? But I don't watch football. I have stopped watching football after my first child was born, right? I don't have time for it, and so forth. But you know, last season was great because I could read every article and watch every replay on YouTube and stuff, the 2-minute highlights. And this year they're so garbage that I can't read anything. And I can't watch any replays because why should I watch them lose, right? They're rubbish. But what makes me even more sad, right, is nothing to do with them winning or losing. There's an amazing guy, and I've talked about this a couple of times. There's an amazing guy on YouTube called Mark Goldbridge, okay? Mark Goldbridge. And he runs a site called The United Stand on YouTube, all right? It's one of his few sites. And he's got 2.1 million viewers on his main site, The United Stand. And I listen to his broadcast. He puts out a bunch of live streams every day. I listen to his broadcast every night to fall asleep. I mean, the guy is amazing. He talks only about Man U, right? I'm not a United fan, I'm a Liverpool fan, but there's no other podcaster, there's no other live streamer like this in sport or anything. I think for me, he's the best live streamer that ever exists, ever. He's just incredible. And so I wish there was someone half as good, 1/10 as good, one whatever as good for Liverpool. You know what I mean? And I could listen to that every night. But unfortunately, this guy doesn't exist. And if you guys know someone like that does exist, please send the link my way. I'm not very good with the sewing machine. I don't know which is the movie Detachment. There is no waiting list. You can work with me immediately. I mean, I'm not very young, so I don't get angry and stuff. I couldn't care less about stuff, and I'm not emotional, super emotional like I was. I mean, I was. You know what I mean? Like when I was a teen, 20-something. When, you know, if Liverpool lost to United and stuff, I'd go, you know, I'd be very upset, very angry, this, that. I think you sort of just outgrow it. So a suit is 1,000 sterling, Mr. Yaz. I haven't seen Detachment. Is it good? Is it new? If it's good and it's new, I might look it up if it's available on Netflix, Amazon, Apple, but I haven't heard of it or seen it anywhere. Okay, can we keep the questions coming rapid fire? If I missed your question, just post it again. Yeah, I don't really fancy watching old stuff, right? That's just sort of how I am. Tarzan, is that you, buddy? Can we just have a quick convo? This guy Sean called.
Sean, okay.
I said that Tarzan would actually get back in touch with him. Okay? And now Siddharth is messaging. So why don't we follow up on Siddharth's stuff and then see what you're going to do for Sean. But you can't start designing stuff for him until he pays, right? He hasn't even sent his money. If you need me to reply to him, I will. Right? I don't know. I think we talked about this already. I'm only fluent in English. Yeah, I can't watch something... I can't watch something that's old. I mean, I don't think there's any point in me making a cooking TikTok unless some sort of like cooking TikTok star invited me over to do a cooking TikTok with them. I mean, I've done one TikTok before with me making pancakes. I don't know if that was last winter or the winter before, and I did it shirtless. If you want me to come to Mexico, you need to send me at least 2 business class tickets, and you need to book me a Ritz-Carlton suite for my duration there. I haven't traveled the world, unfortunately. I'm glad you think that. I post every day. I go live virtually every day, and I've been doing that for about 6 years, and I make at least 1 post every single day. You can send me your measurements, Ollie Robin, through the measurement chart on my website, then I can make you something amazing. I'm based in Hong Kong, not Singapore. I went to NYU, that's New York University in Manhattan. I don't think I've counted how many countries I've been to. Well, then I'm sure in Mexico you have a Four Seasons, a Grand Hyatt, you know what I mean, or something extravagant. Art is coming to Hong Kong in January, so then I will do a project with him then. If you want to review a lot of Art's projects, go to his Instagram or TikTok page. It's all me. It's all the projects with me, so it's pretty amazing. My family settled in Hong Kong long before I was born. New Mexico, USA, I'm sure has 5-star hotels, right? Like, you know, proper top-end 5-star hotels. I only date babes. Like, they've got to be fucking gorgeous. Ethnically, I am Indian. I'm thinking of shutting the Insta stream down now. Oh, your suits are ready, Brody. Did you get the video on WhatsApp of your suits? I think we sent it yesterday. Have you seen that? Okay, I think I'm going to shut down Insta. And Insta, if you want to still ask questions or chat with me, jump onto TikTok. I've worked with many soccer players, and I've worked with many famous people, but I cannot rank them, okay? Let me say bye to your Instagram. And you can get onto my TikTok. I don't understand what you mean by my opinion on college versus trades. I'd like to answer your question. The Hound, San Hugo. Mira, can I ask you a question? Let me check for you now, Brody. Did you not video Brody yesterday? These two suits?
Yes, already checked.
But shirt is not ready.
You haven't videoed him?
Not yet. But shirt is not ready. Wait, I already just having, sir.
Okay, okay. I thought that she would have videoed you already. Your suits are sitting in front of me and they look absolutely fucking sensational. You don't understand how good they look. Okay, let me say bye instead.